feeling, holidays, your gut, and your stress, and your overall health. And so, how many of you guys, get a little bit anxious or stressed out and your gut kind of takes a nosedive? You either get some bloating or some, acid reflux, or maybe you get a little bit nauseous. So holidays are actually supposed to be like a really fun time and getting together with the family and things like that. And how can you keep your stress levels down? How can you keep your gut health in check? And how can you have and enjoy some things with your family and all of the wonderful holiday treats without screwing up your health, without screwing up your gut, and staying on check, okay, and staying on point? Well, we're going to kind of talk about a little bit about some tips and tricks, and then maybe some underlying causes as well. So most of us turn around and are running around like chickens with our heads cut off, for the holidays, and they're coming up around the corner and they come by quick. And a lot of people are just like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's here. And then before you know it, it's gone. And we have Thanksgiving and then Christmas and New Year's, and so it's three major holidays, like all back to back. And stress levels go up, trying to keep everything, in line, trying to, make it for different families. Some of us are going to multiple places for the holidays. So we're driving around like chickens with our heads cut off. And what happens when you have a lot of stress? I don't know about you, but when my anxiety or my stress levels go up, my stomach gets a little bit queasy. Some people might get the runs. Some people might, get nauseous. Some people might even throw up. Some people actually eat more when they're stressed out too. Okay. So, what are some things that can actually cause and impact our stress levels? So, obviously, I can't change, outside factors, like family. Family gives us stress all the time. I can't change, your busy schedule. I can't change things like that. But there could be internal factors that are also causing stress levels as well. Okay. And what are those? So sometimes we can have, our endocrine system can be off a little bit. So endocrine system includes your thyroid, your hypothalamus, your pituitary. It includes your pancreas and your adrenal glands, and those can actually be imbalanced. Have you ever gone to the doctor and had a whole bunch of symptoms like anxiety, not being able to sleep? Maybe you've had, constipation or diarrhea or thinning hair, um, chronic fatigue. Maybe you're not losing weight and you're doing everything right. You're eating a low carb diet, you're having, high healthy fats and high healthy proteins, and you're exercising and you're still not able to lose weight. Well, maybe even if your lab levels are normal, maybe they're not normal for you. Maybe your endocrine system, maybe one of your organs, like your thyroid, is off balance. Maybe it's not functioning as optimally as it can be. So that can also impact your stress levels, increase your cortisol levels. And then if those are off balance and you're already anxious or already stressed out to begin with because your organs are not functioning optimally, how well do you think you're going to be able to handle outside stress? Probably not as well as you could be if your internal environment, your organs were actually functioning more optimally and they were doing their job a little bit better. Okay. So yeah, so we have outside factors, but then we can actually have internal factors, which can make the outside factor seem even 10 times worse. Have you ever heard like the saying, you've made a mountain out of a molehill? I don't know if anybody's ever told you that. I've been told that several times, like where I just like fly off the handle and it's not even that big of a deal. And you're just like, and then you look back and you're just like, why did I react that way? Why did I have such a negative reaction to that situation? It wasn't really a big deal to begin with. Well, if your hormones are off balance, Or if your endocrine system isn't working properly, you're going to have reactions to that. And if that sounds like something like you're having, or if you're brain fogged, if you have brain fatigue, that could be a sign that your endocrine system is off balance too. If you're not thinking clearly, how well are you going to be able to assess the situation? And then the other interesting thing is that a lot of our hormones are actually made in the gut. So they say that your gut is your second brain. It's also part of your endocrine system, not just your digestive tract, because the gut is actually very, very important. And that makes complete sense on why, if you have anxiety, then you have gut issues. And a lot of if you have a hormonal imbalance, it actually can be related to gut health too, and stem back from gut health. And most people don't know that. So you fix the gut and a lot of hormone balance, improves as well. And then again, our question is okay, so you have these symptoms, you have brain fog, you have brain fatigue, maybe you have anxiety, maybe you're low tolerance and you get frustrated very easily. So maybe you have all these symptoms and now what? Okay, great. So, with quantum nutrition testing, we can find out which organs are not functioning as well as they could, whether your labs are normal or not. And then we want to find out the root cause. So I don't want to just stop there. So a lot of other practitioners may turn around and be able to say, okay, yeah, your thyroid's not functioning properly. Here, take some supplements for your thyroid. Or your adrenals, you have adrenal, fatigue, or your adrenal glands are a little bit not functioning properly. Here, take some supplements for your adrenal glands. Okay. Then we're going to see how you're doing on them. Oh, those aren't working. Okay, let's try these supplements. Okay. Have you ever been to a practitioner and they've done that to you? Or maybe you've tried supplements on your own and you try these ones, those aren't working. Somebody goes, oh no, try these ones. These worked. I tried them. They work really great for me. And so now you try them and you're just like, yeah, I'm not getting the same results. And you're thinking, okay, these are not good supplements. That might not be the case. Maybe they're not the right ones for you. And then on top of it, why is that organ not functioning properly? Why do you have your symptoms? What is in that organ that's actually causing that organ to not function optimally? So in quantum nutrition testing, we look for the root cause. We look for why do you have your symptoms in the first place? Okay. Is it toxins? Is it heavy metals? Is it heavy chemicals? Is it food intolerances? Maybe you're eating food that's actually irritating and causing a gut imbalance. Maybe it's causing overall inflammation. Maybe it's not necessarily like food allergies, like your tongue swells up or you get hives, but maybe these foods are actually causing inflammation, a small amount of inflammation within the body. Okay, so we want to look for the underlying cause. We want to find out if it's food intolerances or immune challenges such as parasites. Okay, is it parasites? Maybe it's co-infection of like Lyme disease and co-infections of Lyme disease. Okay, a lot of people actually have Lyme and they don't even know it. And Lyme disease can actually cause tons of hormonal imbalance and brain fog, fatigue, muscle fatigue, joint pain. So unknown joint pain, as I see a lot of patients with Lyme. So what is the root cause of why you have your symptoms? And then we can find out exactly which supplements your body specifically needs to get rid of the underlying cause while giving nutritional support. So, and then that being said, we want to also help you with what you should be eating for your body. So a lot of us, in the United States, eat a lot of carbohydrates, a lot more of carbohydrates than what we should be eating. Okay. And that can throw off our pH balance and that can throw off our gut. And then we can have an imbalance of good bacteria and bad bacteria, leading to things like acid reflux, okay, bloating, constipation, diarrhea, abdominal pain. And it also, when the pH balance is off, it allows for, things like parasites to be able to stay, because your acid in your gut should actually be kind of working and killing off, bad bacteria and parasites and all that fun stuff. But if your pH balance is off, it's not going to do that. So we want to look for the underlying cause. And then we also want to help to rebalance your pH by eating proper foods. So, and since the holidays are coming up, what I really like is Dr. Josh Axe, AXE. He's actually got a website, and he actually posts, or he's got like a base of like a whole bunch of different recipes, like even some twists to your favorite holiday desserts and your favorite uh your favorite side dishes and things like that. So I would really recommend you going to Dr. Josh Axe, AXE, and I would look for paleo recipes. So paleo is grain free. We know that grain can cause a lot of inflammation within the body. So I would definitely look for things like that. You could do keto, which is low carb. So, and remember, paleo and keto are actually those are actually the better options. So I like to recommend that people should do a combo of paleo and keto. Paleo means no grains and no refined sugars. So, and most of the time it also means dairy free as well. And then keto is low carbs. So people should be actually doing a combination. So low carbohydrates, grain free, refined sugar free, and dairy free. So, and like I said, he's got wonderful recipes. You can also YouTube a ton of recipes. You can look for paleo, dessert recipes or keto dessert recipes. YouTube has a ton of them, but I would definitely look on Dr. Josh Axe as well. So, and he's got great, side dishes and things like that that you can do. So that way you're still eating some of your favorite things, but you're not throwing off your gut and you're not, in hurting your health either. So I definitely would look at some of that. And then if you have any questions, if you actually want to get to the root cause of why you have your symptoms, or if you want to improve your stress levels, if you want to improve your gut health, then give us a call. So we are offering a free discovery phone call. So you can call us and set that up. So it's a 10-minute free discovery phone call. And that is, you can call 708-554-6730 for your free discovery phone call and let us know, kind of what's going on and how we can help. And we'll get to the root cause of your symptoms. All right. Have a wonderful night, guys. Take care. Bye.